11F.1 we're looking at then, and we've got graphing lines, and we're going to just start with the first page there, which is graphing lines in y-intercept form. So the very first question of 11F.1 is all about y-intercept form. How do you know it's y-intercept? Because you've got y by itself. Okay, so let's read it. First step, identify the y-intercept and the slope. So if I look at question 1 here, okay, here's my question 1. The y-intercept and the slope. Remember, y equals mx plus c. That's the equation of the line that we have written down. M is the slope, always the coefficient of x. What's our slope here? Positive 2. Our slope is positive 2. Now, we can express that as a fraction of 2 on top of 1, can't we? We can express it as a fraction, or we can simplify it to an integer. Our y-intercept is the number. We do need to consider it is negative. C is minus 5. We have everything we need to plot the line. Okay, so first step, identify M, identify C. Second step, plot C, plot that coordinate on the Cartesian plane. The y-intercept is minus 5. Here's the y-axis. It crosses the y-axis at minus 5. Okay? That's our first point for the line. Now we have a slope of 2. Or we can think about it like this, 2 on top of 1. What does that? Remember, it's delta y on delta x. The change in y, the change in x. X goes across 1, y goes up 2. Across 1, up 2. That's our next coordinate. Alright? You can do it again if you like. Across 1, up 2. Alright? Once you've got 2 points, 3 points, you can just draw a line straight through them, connecting them. Alright? Our next point, across 1, up 2. Yours is going to look much better because it's on grid, but across 1, up 2. Alright? It's always moving across 1, up 2, across 1, up 2, across 1, up 2, and you can sketch a line. We draw these arrows to indicate it goes in both directions forever. It's going to keep on going. Alright? So, this line, when we graph it, this is what it looks like. Identify the y-intercept and the slope, plot the y-intercept, and then plot the next point using the slope. Okay, let's look at the second one. I'm intentionally being a little bit sneaky here. I've sort of swapped the order around a bit. Who wants to tell me for the second line, what is the slope? No?
3 over 2.
Very good. Negative 3 on 2. We need to consider the negative. That means it's going to be going down, right? If we have negative slope, you're walking down the hill. And how about the y-intercept? 3, thanks Charles. So, that means we've identified the things, we're ready to plot it. Start at the y-intercept. We're going to start at 3, crosses the y-axis at 3, and we have a slope of minus 3 on 2. As x goes across 2, we always move from left to right for x. X goes across 2, y goes down 3. So we're going across 2, down 3. Across 2, down 3. Alright, so you can plot a couple of those points and then draw the line through them. Alright? I'm going to label them. This is y equals 2x take 5. This is y equals 3 take 3 on 2x. Okay, so that's the skill, graphing lines. That's enough to do question 1 of 11F.1. And so that's what we're going to do up until recess, okay? I'd like us to practice that skill. Alright? You draw the Cartesian planes in your book, but maybe just draw one Cartesian plane and put all of the lines on the same plane. Save a bit of time. Harry?